Players who have been able to say, you know, I'm going to sacrifice this really core part of the game and I'm just not going to grab because it just doesn't work out.
Right.
I mean, with those 2 data points, we see that they've had some success. So we'll see if S2J studied that. We'll see if that's the approach that he's going to take.
Yeah, and I mean, we talked about the regional thing a little bit. You know, again, HBox had a very remarkable 3-0 loss to Wizrobe recently, but Wizrobe, of course, is from the exact same region as HBox, so he's going to have a lot more knowledge. S2J is from the opposite side of the country. This is East Coast, West Coast, Florida versus Southern California.
Yeah.
And when you don't have a Puff of HBox's caliber in your backyard, or the backyard over, you know, or 10 states over, it's a different story. And a lot of the little matchup knowledge-based situational awareness, that's not going to be there for S2J. So this is going to be a lot of learning on the fly too, I think.
Yeah, but one thing that I noticed from Wizrobe, lots of back airs, lots of double jumps away. You know, most of the time. So Puff really likes to set up this mix-up where she hits her shield or does a tomahawk or whatever, and mixes up between like grab and up tilt devastating versus Falcon.
Right.
And what Wizrobe usually does, he just double jumps away.
Pieces out. Ooh. DI up there, not great, but I don't think he was that didn't seem like a rest situation.
No, yeah, basically the rest has that long recovery.
Yeah, real long. She literally falls asleep.
That was actually a knee. That was like pretty much a free knee. S2J double jumped away, and it was just too far to make it happen. The other thing that's really weird for Falcon, like Nair is usually just your tool to start everything.
Yes, yeah, and it's really good, you know, horizontally for sort of, you know, zoning out your opponent. But because HBox is a more aerial-based character, I think where you're going with this is you want to use up there a little more.
That was sick.
You want to catch her from below. Yeah, that was really nice.
S2J, because basically Puff can't crouch and do that thing that we were talking about. Puff has to choose between crouching and shielding.
Right.
And one of the great things about, you know, Puff in this game is that good up air by S2J, great tag, and he's living in a situation where usually Falcons are just dead.
Yeah, that was real nice.
But he jumps into the forward air of Hungrybox.
Yeah. So HBox, you know, he knows that even if I'm going to incur a little bit of resistance, I'm going to get my edge guard one way or another.
Yeah. All right. Good dash dancing by S2J. Great spacing. Okay.
Like in the up air?
Yeah. Yeah, up air, very, very good tool. I mean, especially if Puff is getting above you. But that's one of the hard parts, you know, and something that Wizrobe kind of got really good at is forcing Puff to jump.
Yes. So. You know, I know S2J did an analysis of Wizrobe on their stream, on his stream, and one thing I am noticing that S2J is doing a lot is he's actually trying to sort of poke at HBox with some of these like descending back airs a lot of the time, which I think Wizrobe got a lot of mileage out of using Falcon's back air to wall out HBox.
Yeah, and this is the thing that I'm seeing that's the most different, and that I wish that I, you know, could have talked to S2J about. I think one of the keys from Wizrobe is like he understands that okay, I can again from Hungrybox, I'm just kind of messing up off stage.
Yep.
I don't think that Falcon can really edge guard Puff off the stage like in the traditional way, but what Falcon can do is he can make it really, he can make Puff's life miserable trying to go from the ledge back to the stage.
Right. So you let her get the edge and then you just harass.
Yes.
You bully.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Falcon can definitely be a big bully there. Good down air by S2J.
What moves do you use?
He mostly just used back air. He mostly was just dash dancing and back air.
Okay.
Which is the Wizzy special.
Because back air pretty darn safe on whiff, right? Like right there. Like, you know, you whiff that back air and you're kind of fine.
That was such a big opening from S2J to get that down air, but Nair definitely the wrong follow-up. Hungrybox just kind of smashed the eye up and he was out of it. You know, up air would have been better, knee would have been better, another down air would have been better. Put me in, coach. I'm just kidding. Johnny, you're amazing.
Yeah, hand me that was the old joke, you know, get the grab and then hand me the controller.
Oh, okay. But keeping it really close. Ooh, every little hit from Puff is so scary.
Oh my god, and what a stuff from HBox with that up tilt. You know, Falcon stomp, not an easy move to outrange or out-time, but oh my god. Okay, I really fully expected jab reset rest, or just raw rest on the up air.
Wow, and Hungrybox shields the second hit and just crouches under the gentleman.
Yeah, he's actually missing some rest opportunities, but I mean, he's sitting pretty, so I think that was another rest opportunity, maybe.
Yeah, me too. Yep.
But you know, yeah, you're up. You know, you're not trying to whiff and then get Falcon punch, right? So
yeah,
I feel it. I see you out there, HBox, and he's just trying to, you know, play patient, play solid.
Gets hit by the Nair. Is that going to do it? Yes, it is.
Wow. All right.
Yeah, up air definitely a KO move versus Puff. Really hard to hit her with it.
Yep.
Again, it's hard to get Puff to jump. Ooh, Hungrybox missing the down air grab. Pretty uncharacteristic from Hungrybox. Okay. Forward throw, I think, is Puff's forward throw is so good.
Yeah.
Definitely a good knockback. Wow, cool jab. It's like sup. throw your timing off just a little bit. And is it even possible for Falcon to... Is it possible? Is it possible? If he was ready for that back air, that could have been a combo into knee.
Yeah. Probably still wouldn't have KO'd.
I don't think he was ready
Right.
That's
Oh my God.
actually a really nice recovery by S2J. Doesn't work out.
I think he made it about as hard as he could have.
Yeah.
Yeah, H-Box, you know, his edge guards are just so good. And, you know, in spite of S2J's efforts, Falcon's recovery is still not the greatest.
Yeah. And we're going right back to Battlefield, so this is a 2 out of 3.
Wow, I probably would have expected like maybe a
like story or
stadium.
Yeah, stadium. Yeah.
FD.
Yeah.
But
not sure.
S2J running it back.
I respect it. I respect all salty runbacks.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, good back air. That air dodge is so scary. And look, Hungrybox is about to take the stock for it. That was just a missed wave dash.
Right.
That's how punishing this game has become.
Yeah, especially when you're playing a caliber player like Hungrybox and a character. You know, Puff is a cuddly little marshmallow ball, but also sort of this demon death machine.
Yes, definitely a demon death machine. So a missed pound by Hungrybox, and the punish was just a jab. That's a bad look.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah. Wow. And then Sharp got sharp.
Sorry, H-Box actually kind of cooking right now.
But yeah.
Okay, there's the down throw knee from S2J. You know, kind of cuts his losses a little bit.
Yeah.
And he's even up the stocks, but still. Okay. Wow.
He's
stopping a gentleman on the platform. Interesting. Well, not gentleman, I guess.
Yeah, rapid jabs.
Yep.
Good spacing by S2J. Good escape. Staying a little bit more grounded than Wizrobe did. That's one thing that I would point out. You know, if you're in your shield, like that's almost a mistake. Where Wizrobe was basically just like, you know, he wasn't dash dancing as much as he was, you know, dash dancing vertically. You know.
Right.
He was like just jumping up and down and kind of.
Yeah, playing the vertical.
Yeah.
The vertical footsies instead of just the horizontal ones.
Wait,
yeah.
no, but he missed the turnaround. That could have been a knee. That's okay. S2J with center stage control. Oh, but then that one hit from Hungrybox turns it all around. Just one hit for Puff enough to send Falcon off the stage and set up like her kind of bread and butter, which is the edge guard.
Right.
Hungrybox holding down. Wow, really ballsy mix-up by S2J wow, that was actually really sick too.
Yeah, just grabbing him there. I mean, you know, a lot of the times that's kind of scary because if he spot dodges and goes into like a crouch, that's a potential rest. But.
And I mean, the other thing about that is that, you know, knee has so much hit stun that you kind of, the right thing to do is to hold shield for a while, right?
Yeah.
Because like usually Falcon will do a knee on your shield.
And he'll go in a, you know,
into some kind of pressure, and you can't really let go of your shield.
Right.
Good back there. So I mean, that kind of really was the situation where Hungrybox was on the ledge and just couldn't make it past, you know, any back airs of Falcon.
Yeah. And that's the second, by the way, forward throw instead of down throw I've seen from S2J as of late. That's always a flub, right? We talk about forward throw, back throw from Falcon are just bad.
When there's no DI that's going to save you there.
Yeah, that's the wall of pain.
There is honestly just no DI that's going to save you.
Right, because you want to DI away out of the combo, but if you DI away, you're dead.
Hungrybox looking really scary right now, really just like threatening S2J with the possibility of rest, which is just going to end his tournament. This is his last stock. Show us what you got, S2J. Rolling away, okay.
And that backer wall right now, he's just zoning him out. Is that going to be a rest? No, carries him off stage instead.
Oh, and that's going to be
no double
S2J
jump.
just not sweet spotting that double jump.
Wow.
So one thing that I'll say about, the last thing I'll say about Wizrobe, when you get hit by space back air, he does not approach after that. I mean, that's so advantageous for Puff. You kind of just have to accept, like, you know, she has space back air, and she has
that is absolutely
right?
the H-Box classic where you see someone eat one back air, get frustrated, and jump into like 2 more.
But congratulations to S2J, the flag bearer for all Falcons at EVO, making it to 5th place finish.
Yeah, wow.
Super huge congratulations to S2J. And Hungrybox moves